Welcome everyone, Gamer King Tar Heel here, and welcome to my first annual Gamer King Tar Heel PlayStation Vita Game of the Year Nominees Award Show. It was an up and down year for the Vita this year, despite all the doom and gloom articles making their way across the internet, and despite the notion that there were no games available on the Vita, there actually were quite a few top quality titles that were released for the platform. So many so that just picking top 5 was actually kind of difficult, and you may be surprised by some of the heavy hitters that were left off the list. It's not a slight at any of those though, it's simply a testament to the high quality games that are found on the new platform. And without further delay, on to the nominees. Our first nominee for PlayStation Vita Game of the Year is LittleBigPlanet Vita. LittleBigPlanet Vita brings one of Sony's most iconic franchises and main character Sackboy over to the PlayStation Vita. When Sony spouts its motto, console quality on the go, there is no better representation of this than LittleBigPlanet. Not only is LittleBigPlanet an accurate portrayal of the console version, it's superior in many ways. While the main quest is a little bit on the short side, LittleBigPlanet boasts an overwhelming quality of platforming levels, add in user-created content, minigames, and a level creator, and touch controls that actually add value to the experience. LittleBigPlanet is a great example of the Vita's mantra, and a clear choice as a Game of the Year nominee. Our next nominee for Game of the Year is MLB The Show. MLB The Show might be the most surprising game on the list, but in my opinion it's the best portable licensed sports game ever made. No game has more game time on my Vita than MLB The Show, and it brings the look, feel, and accuracy of the console version in the palm of my hands. MLB The Show Vita also has a soft spot in my heart, as it's the game that made me switch the focus of my channel over to the PlayStation Vita. I read lazy review after lazy review of simply comparing it to its console counterpart, judging it inferior, and then giving it a bad score. Where others viewed bringing 90% of a same-day console release as a failure, I viewed it as a triumph. I still don't think people realize that the cloud save feature isn't some simple gimmick, but it is an actual game changer. In a sport like baseball where you play so many games, the ability to take my season with me on the road makes MLB The Show one of the best examples of how to use the Vita and one of the best sports games ever on a portable. Our next nominee is Need for Speed Most Wanted. Not only an excellent racer in its own right, but the developers should be praised for not outsourcing the Vita version to the B team and proving that with a quality team can come quality work. Perhaps it's my old age, but the thought of having a console quality game released on the same day is a little bit jarring. Sure, some sacrifices were made, but to me they were more than made up by the portability and lower retail cost of the Vita version. Regardless of what platform you play it on, Need for Speed's open world, fast racing, and stellar gameplay makes it one of the best available racers this year. Our fourth nominee is Persona 4 Golden, a remake of the PS2 classic. Overall, I wanted to avoid putting remakes and ports on the list. I wanted to celebrate what made the Vita special, but Persona 4 Golden was just too good, and this particular version was released solely on the Vita, so it easily made the cut. Persona 4 Golden is one of those special titles that sticks with you long after you've gone on to something else. Its characters, story, and everything about it just screams quality. Add in the great length and it makes Persona 4 Golden one of the must-have titles for the PlayStation Vita. My final nominee for PlayStation Vita Game of the Year is Uncharted Abyss. The only true launch title of the group, Uncharted set the standard graphically for what the Vita could do, but the game is far from just a simple tech demo. While the game felt the weight of being the premier launch title, once you get past the silly touch control implementation, you realize that there's a damn good game underneath. With a quality story, great voice acting, and some thrilling set pieces, Uncharted is a worthy showpiece for the PlayStation Vita, and still one of the best games you can find on the platform. So those are my 5 nominees for the PlayStation Vita Game of the Year. It was very tough choosing just 5 and leaving off some great original titles like Gravity Rush and Assassin's Creed, and some of the best value collections around like the Metal Gear Solid HD collection. So please leave me your top 5 down below in the comments section, and I hope you enjoyed my nominees. I'll announce the PlayStation Vita Game of the Year winner on New Year's Day, so check back then. And that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.